Hello everyone. Today our topic is cybersecurity and Internet of Things. So this is an examination of risk and security challenges. We are the 5 members. Let's go with introduction. Coming to the next slide. Yes. Coming to the yep. Yeah, this is the introduction. This is our introduction. Our topic is today is the Internet of Things. So first we go through the Internet of Things. What is Internet of Things? The Internet of Things is describe the network of physical objects, things that are embedded with the sensors and software, the other technologies for the purpose of connecting and exchanging the data with the other devices and systems over the internet. So this is with the proliferation of the IoT devices, cybersecurity is the becoming a major concern for the both consumers and the business. So this is the second point is here. IoT devices are highly vulnerable to cyber attacks due to their inherent limitations such as low processing power and limited memory. So the third point is these limitations make IoT devices an easy target for the cyber criminals to exploit, leading the potential data and branches. Hence, the critical to understand the risks and security challenges associated with the IoT devices and develop effective cybersecurity solutions to mitigate these risks. This is all about our introduction. Coming to the second point, so this is the literature review. Coming to the literature review, the use of AI and ML is cybersecurity for the IoT devices and networks is gaining the traction due to their ability to identify and respond to the security threats in real time. So coming to the AI and ML can apply for the various purposes, including the threat detection and anomaly detection. So while exiting the solutions such as firewalls and encryption and to secure communications protocols are effective to the certain extent, they have limitations and they can be bypassed by the sophisticated attackers. Coming to the overview is nothing but the overview serves as the starting point for the research on IoT security by summarizing the current state of knowledge on the topic. It identifies the areas whereas further research it's needed highlights gaps in existing research. This information have provides foundation for the data collection and analysis. So the stages of research methodology helping to ensure that research is relevant and focused areas it can have most impact. This is all about literature review. Coming to the third slide. Yep, this is a frequency. The frequency is divided into 4 parts, but using sensors and measures taken and security issues faced and the challenges. Coming to the frequency, as per online sources, an interview has been conducted with one of the 5 IT directors and discussed currency IoT devices. So the currently used organization and security incidents that have been experienced with their devices, how you address those and what measures have been taken with the effective finally connecting with the challenges they are facing. So this is all about frequency. Coming to the next slide, my friend will be explaining the problem and formulation. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Hi everyone, coming to the problem formulation, the use of IoT devices has increased, leading to the cybersecurity threats and challenges that can compromise the privacy and security. Traditional security measures are often insufficient and the development of a more advanced defense mechanism. The study aims to create an artificial intelligence and machine learning based mechanism capable of detecting and preventing threats by analyzing large amounts of data from IoT devices in real time and taking the appropriate action to mitigate them. And the objective of the study is to develop the AI and machine learning defense or protection mechanism for the IoT environment. The mechanism should be able to analyze large amounts of data from IoT devices in real time. Coming to the next slide, the design of POC. An anomaly attack in the IoT ecosystem exploits and vulnerabilities in devices, sensors, and the network uh, by deviating from normal networks by network patterns. Traditional security measures can be ineffective in detecting such attacks, making it necessary to use advanced security measures such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. The AI and ML can be used to train algorithms to detect deviation from the normal devices behaviors and identify known attack patterns. They can also be used to improve the incident response and reduce the response time. The cloud-based platforms such as AWS and Google Cloud offer services for implementing AI and machine learning based security solutions, and the outlines of the flow chart for the developing an effective defense mechanism for IoT environments using the AI and ML. The process involves data collection from IoT devices, pre-processing of data to remove the unwanted elements, selecting the relevant features, training the machine learning model, the, and the elevation the model accuracy, deploying the model for the real-time detecting of anomaly in IoT devices, generating alerts for the security team to take action, incident response, and implementing a feedback loop to improve the model accuracy and efficiency. The mechanism can be detect the, the behavior and the potential threats in real time, and enabling the shift action to prevent security breaches. The POC process involves several steps, starting with the pre-processing the data to remove the missing values and outer lines, and the futures. The pre-process is then divided into the training and testing sets of evaluation performance in different ML models such as neural networks and decision tree, random forest. Uh, the security evaluation is then conducted to ensure the model is to attacks and the data tampering. And coming to the next slide, my friend will explain the implementation.
So hello everyone, as one of my teammate explained about designing POC. So let me quickly explain about an implementation part. So we can see it was implemented using three kind like platforms, languages, and tools. So the platforms or implementation can be done on a cloud-based platform such as AWS or Google Cloud, which offers various machine learning services and tools that can be used to train and deploy ML models for cybersecurity. So we need to create a virtual machine instance on the cloud platform of our choice. This can be done using AWS, either EC2 or Google Computer Engine. So what we can do is to install the necessary software, including the operating system, Python, and required packages for the machine learning and data analysis. So coming to the languages, the programming language used for the implementation can vary depending on the specific approach being used. Some main commonly used languages for ML include Python, R, and Java. So coming to the tools, the libraries and tools that can be used for implementing AI and ML-based defense for cybersecurity and IoT. The tools are like Scikit-learn and TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch, Apache Spark, and Pandas. Scikit-learn is a well-known Python open source machine learning toolkit that offers a variety of regression, classification, clustering, and dimensionality reduction algorithms. So TensorFlow is an open source platform for building and developing ML models developed exclusively by Google. Keras is a Python-based high-level neural network API that may be used with TensorFlow. And then coming to Apache Spark, it is a distributed computing framework that is free and open source that may be used for massive data processing and machine learning. Finally, coming to Pandas, it is a Python library for analyzing and manipulating data. So let's coming to the data collection. Next slide. Let's coming to the this is a data set consists of collection of numerical data point gathered from node sensor connected to the Internet of Things, it's called as IoT. So these data points include information of value measurements that can be used to detect anomalies or unusual patterns in the data. These are gathered from Kaggle. So we have a data set containing 10,000 records, with each record ranging from 55 to 160. Our goal is to detect any anomalous records in the data set, which will result in 8.3% of efficiency in the code compared to conventional process of anomaly detection. So the next part will be explained by my friend Anil. So you can go ahead. Thank you.
The approach. So for these 10,000 data records, so first we need to find the mean value and standard deviations. Once we find these two useful values, So later we can see here is the ABS is absolute value condition that we are passing in all the values except the parameter as the function anomaly detection is detected. So by using this condition, we can check whether the given value of the data set is an anomaly or not based upon the decision. So if it is anomaly, definitely we can go ahead and remove the data set. So if it is not, the print no anomaly is detected. So here on the in the left side, we can see that this is the piece of code that we use to write the condition to detect the anomaly. Here we can see the main graph. The x-axis represent the dataset value. The y-axis is represent the number of anomalies that detects and removed. So you can see while the more records that we are going through, the more chances that we can find the anomalies and can be detected. So from the last previous slides, we can see like based on the results, we mainly find the three anomalies. For instance, the dataset range like the 160, 55, and 131.86. These three are found as a anomaly, and they are detected and removed from the data recordings because their standard deviation is higher than what we give the threshold. So rest of the data sets we didn't find any anomalies, so that they are good. So next slide will explain my other group mate.
Coming to the conclusion, the Internet of Things presents unique security challenges that require innovation solutions. The proliferation of IoT devices increasing the number of potential attack vectors, making security and privacy critical concerns. The proposed AI and ML-based defense mechanism can detect anomalies and patterns in IoT devices' behavior and respond to potential threats in real time. The solution can learn and adapt to new risks continuously, making it a reliable defense against IoT security challenges. As the number of IoT devices grows, effective security measures become even more critical. As the count of IoT devices continues to grow, it is essential to have robust and scalable security measures in the place of ensure the proper security and privacy of these multiple devices and the data they collect. Thank you.